How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Wuben L3 3000 lumen flashlight. It's considered an ECL or everyday carry light. The button at the top allows you to change the light intensity and in various modes. Oftentimes when it says 3000 lumens, it can do this until it overheats. So today we're going to test how long it can actually last at the maximum output power. A typical LED light bulb is about 7 to 8 watts. And you get 800 lumens from that. So roughly speaking, 18 watts is about 3000 lumens, depending on the efficiency of the LED, but we're also gonna verify the light output of this thing. Manual, the flashlight. Remove the battery insulation before using it. Just unscrew it open. Here's a battery insulation. Take out the battery. It's using a Wuben branded 4800 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. Total energy of 17.76 watt hours. The battery type is 21700, meaning 21 millimeter diameter and 70 millimeter long. Nominal voltage of 3.7. Put it back in, screw the cap back on. Notice that there's a weather sealing O-ring right there at the end. If we twist it enough, that seals it shut in there. There's an LED element right at the center there. However, there's no focusing on this. You cannot twist it or pull this in and out. You do have a belt clip over here that clips one way, and it is possible to remove it, although it's a bit difficult to do that. Let's just snap it back on. Here's an accessory box. Inside there is a Type-C charging cable, a lanyard, and 2 extra waterproof O-rings. This is completely sealed all the way around. It's IP68 rated. Look at this little ring towards the front. You twist it open, and you'll notice this is also weather sealed, but the charge port is right behind it. These are the operation modes. I'll explain it more simply. There's only one control button at the end. You either tap it or you push it down and it'll stay on. After it's on, you can switch it between 4 modes: 5 lumens, 150 lumens, 500 lumens, or 1500 lumens for 4 minutes, and it'll drop back down to 1100 lumens the rest of the time. If you push it again, it'll go back down, 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 and then up, up, up. You can hold the button to get 3000 lumens in turbo mode, and once you let go, the light turns back down. When you double click it, it'll go into strobe mode. Triple click it for SOS mode. Click it once to turn it back off. In any of the modes, you can turn it off, and then when you turn it back on, it'll remember the mode at which it was at last. So if I turn it up 1 or 2, and then turn it off, turn it back on, it'll stay at that mode. You can use it as a power bank. The size of this battery is about 40% of what's in my iPhone. This will depend how big a battery you have in your phone, but you can connect it to the USB-C port over here. And see, it charges my phone. It did say 18 watt charging. However, when I plug in this measurement device, it was only signaling 5 volt output. It is capable of 12 volts, but when I plug it into this device, it's not quite charging my phone for some reason. So your mileage may vary. When you charge it, you use the same USB-C port, and it can charge at a speed of up to 18 watts. Right now, it's doing 15.45, signaling at 9 volts. So this is a pretty fast charging rate. Charging from empty to full will take about 100 minutes on a compatible charger. The red light indicates that it's charging. When it's finished, it will be blue. When it's on, it'll show you the battery state of the internal battery by blinking it or with different colors. When it's solid blue, it's over 90%. When it blinks blue, it's 40 to 90%. When it's solid red, it's 15 to 40%. When it's blinking red, it's 15% or less. I'm gonna set it on the maximum brightness by holding the end button right there. It's starting to get a little warm. I have to move my hand away from the front a little bit now. Around 2 minutes, it's a bit too hot to touch now. Right around 130, 140 or so. The LED area is actually very hot, and it gets cooler towards the back. So right now it's 125, right? So let me turn it back on again, and we'll see it rise in temperature. 145 is about the hottest I can get it. My light meter measures in lux. However, we can convert it to lumens if I light up this entire circle 1 meter square with even amount of brightness. Right now it's set on relative because there's some light from my studio lights right now. So I'm gonna shine 3000 lumens at the sensor. I'm about 3 meters away and it's reading 1500 lumens. When I'm 1 meter away, you can see all this extra light outside that's not measured. You can see there's 2 distinctive spots. But lumens is actually the total light output, the stuff in the center, and also the extra light on the outside perimeter. In order to get the proper lumens, we actually have to add up the entire circle. If I measure the intensity on the outside circle, that's about 1300 lumens. So when you add those two up, it's roughly 3000 lumens. I can't actually change the focus of this thing, so if you want a bigger bright spot in the middle, you just gotta stand back a little bit and it'll expand. Not quite ideal. I would actually prefer if they have some kind of focusing ring so you can change it as you will. But this does allow some quick lighting as needed. Wuben sells smaller flashlights, bigger flashlights, brighter ones, dimmer ones, and it comes in all shapes and sizes depending on your needs. This one is a little bit beefier, it'll last a little bit longer, but at the same time it's still portable enough so that you can carry it with you all the time. If you guys are interested in this flashlight, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.